Okay, you have 98 different ways to get leads into your business now. So now what? Right? What's the next step? Well, that's what we're going to talk about today, the next step, which is the strategy. The strategy is, what are the 3 problems that you're going to solve for your audience? Now, we're using that based on the superpower that you have. And if you need to understand more about superpower, go back and watch my video, The Ninja Marketing Method Explained. That's where I explain what your superpower is and how to find your superpower. So you've got 3 problems that you're going to solve that's in your specific niche, your superpower. And you're going to create a lead magnet for that. So you're going to create a resource to give away. Now, you're going to want to record content about your superpower, answering and resolving these problems. This is how you start showing yourself as an expert. So you want to be seen in your market as an expert. Now, I got this strategy from Laurel Portier. I've got her book, and I was already doing a lot of this, but she helped me put all the pieces together. And this strategy is phenomenal, so I've got to give her credit for it. So this is what it is. You're going to create 3 videos. Each video is going to solve a different problem for your audience. Each video is going to teach your specific framework, how you run your business, how you build your audience. So it's going to teach your specific framework, and you're going to push them to get your lead magnet. I'm just going to put LM for lead magnet. And each video is pushing them to get your lead magnet. Now, you're going to post these videos everywhere. You're going to post them on YouTube, social media, you're going to make a podcast out of it, email, so if you can't read my chicken scratch, it's YouTube, all of your social media accounts, and podcast and email. And you can run cheap ads. Now, you run $5 ads to each video. And the whole premise of this is to build your audience. So all this is going to cold traffic. All these videos are going to cold traffic, except for your social media account or your emails. But when you're running ads, you're running it to cold traffic. And the idea is to build your invisible audience. Now, you're not only running these videos at $5 a day or just posting it nonstop on your social media, you're also doing 60-second videos, your reels. So you're doing 3 reels videos, and these are pushing conversations. You want these to go to your Messenger account. So in your videos, again, these are like quick little ads. Again, it's solving one problem. It's quickly solving a problem so they can get a quick win. All these, this is your framework. These are solving the problems to get you quick wins so they can implement something today and see a result tomorrow. And again, you're pushing your lead magnet, which is your resource that, again, is pushing them on your strategy and your framework. Now, if you don't know how to build your lead magnet, I've got you covered there too. I've recorded videos on your first lead magnets. Go to my YouTube channel, ladymarketingninja.com. I'm also going to put a link to these videos below this one so you can, in the description, so you can just click to it. But in case not, you can find it this way too. The first one on my YouTube channel is Your First Lead Magnet. And then another one that you're going to want to watch is Your First MLM Funnel Using Ontraport. So that gets you the lead magnet, and then it gets you the funnel that you can use to, if you run ads, you're going to want to send them somewhere. Or you can just run ads to tell them to leave you a comment below. Leave me a comment below. Let me know that you want this resource. And then when you start talking to them, say they do it on YouTube. So you've got your video on YouTube, and then you say, okay, you've explained your framework and you've offered them your free resource. Now, that was for me when I offered you the 98 different ways you can get leads in network marketing. So then you say, yes, you raise your hand, yes, I would like that resource. Well, instead of you automatically giving it to them in the YouTube feed, because if you do that, then anybody that sees it can get it, which is fine. You're giving it away anyway. You're not asking for anything. Maybe you're asking for their email address so you can build a list off of it. But this has the least friction at all if you do the messenger strategy. That's the least friction. Nobody has to give you the email address. They just have to say yes or DM you and whatever. And then in your YouTube comment back to them, you say, you can ask them a question to get more details about exactly what their problem is, so that you can make sure that your lead magnet is going to solve their problem. Because sometimes it doesn't. Sometimes you have to create a different one really quick to send them to solve the problem of where they are at the time. So instead of you giving it to them on YouTube channel or on Instagram, you just say, look, I've found you in Messenger and I've dropped the link there, private message to them directly. And then they can chat with you. You tell them, okay, look, here's my lead magnet, or this lead magnet may be a video for them to watch, a special training that you recorded. So then you say, okay, go watch this training, implement the strategy, and then let me know, message me later today or tomorrow, let me know what you thought, let me know how it worked for you, and let me answer the next question for you. Now you've got a conversation going. And the goal for this is to get your lead magnet, your resource. The goals for your reels is to get a messenger conversation started. Again, getting your lead magnet. The goal of the messenger is to get a phone call. You want to get them on the line, and then you can do a quick little 15-30 minute Zoom call with them, and you can answer their questions about your framework, your strategy, tell them exactly what you're doing, help them see your strategy or solve their problems for them. And then your main objection here on the phone is to get their objections to your offer. You want to keep track of, okay, why did they not take me up on joining my team? Or if you pitched a course that you've got, or maybe a membership that you've got, whatever you're pitching right here, if you pitch anything, a lot of times you can just pitch it within the lead magnet itself. You can tell them, hey, I've got a $7 membership program. You can sign up for it. Here's the link to look at all the details. So you've got a funnel built, and they can go look at your sales page, your funnel, and decide if that's right for them or not. And then you don't have to discuss it on the phone call. The phone call can simply be a strategy call where you, again, diagnose a quick problem for them, give them a quick solution. And we're not saying you're going to show them in this phone call how to make $15,000 in a week. That's too big of an issue, and that's really an issue, a situation, and not a problem. You want to solve problems for them. And you want to be a simple, small problem. Like maybe you want to show them this part of the strategy in that call and let them start making content and start getting conversations, start getting requests for the lead magnet, and then they'll have questions about why it didn't work or why it did work. And if it did work, great, great, great. They're going to really want to get on the phone with you to see the next thing, or they may just automatically go sign up and join your team at that point. One more thing that we need to cover before you do any of these videos, before you put them anywhere, you want to make sure that you're tracking your audience. Now, we're not going to cover how to do that in this video, but you can, do a YouTube search, how to set up tracking on YouTube, how to set up tracking on Facebook, and all the other channels that you're going to put your content on. Because the other goal of this, so you've got two strategies going on here at the same time with the same work, not double work, one work. So not only are you getting phone calls out of this, you're getting messenger conversations, you're finding out the objections of your audience, which is going to give you ideas to create your next lead magnet and your next content to sell that lead magnet. But you're also building your audience. This is your invisible audience. Got to make sure the camera is still clear. I recorded it earlier and it was fuzzy the whole time. It didn't focus in on me. So, yeah, that looks like it's still clear. Okay, so you want to build your audience. And this is made up of these people that watched at least 25% of all of these videos. So again, when you're in YouTube setting up your audience, you want to capture people that watched at least 25% of your videos on YouTube, of your videos and ads, or your ads, your video content, or if they watched, if they looked at your landing page and watched a video on there. So anywhere that you've got videos, you want it automatically collecting and building an audience for you. This is called your warm audience. So now, let me show you the new thing. So now, instead of running all this to your cold audience, you start running it to your warm audience. It's got the same strategy. You're still going after getting them to get your lead magnet. But now your content doesn't have to be 3 to 5 minutes long. Now your content can be an hour or 2 hours, however long you want it to be. Actually, the more detailed you get in your trainings and the more you explain, the more you're going to be seen as an expert, the more they're going to trust you, the more they're going to get to know you. And that's the goal, to get them to know, like, and trust you. So if they know, like, and trust you, they're more likely to join your team or to give you money to join your training or whatever you have going on. So not only do you have the longer form content going to your warm audience, now you have this going to your warm audience as well. So now they're seeing you everywhere and they're seeing different content. So you want these to run about 7 days, and you want to go in and look and see the ones that are performing the best, and then the ones that you leave the top one performing. Then you cancel out the other ones and you replace them with another one. So if this one's doing bad, that one's doing bad, and this is your winner, you leave this one running, and then you replace these with 2 new 3 to 5 minute videos. Again, solving the problem, just doing a different take on the lead magnet. And you can create 3 to 5 different lead magnets as well. You don't just have to have one lead magnet going to all this stuff going to just one. You can create several, and you don't have to actually create them till someone asks for it. Is that making sense? Okay, now we didn't talk about these ads. You're only spending $5 a day. So it's 5, 5, 5. And these are 2, 2, 2. So you're only spending $5 here a day on each ad, so $15, and you're only putting $2 a day here. And now this, whether it's running to cold traffic, to warm traffic, you could actually spend less. You can spend $2 a day on that as well, going to warm traffic, because your audience is not as big, so you're not going to inundate them with your content at $2 a day. So you can have up to 7 videos running and still only spend $14 a day. So you're still spending less than you were on the cold traffic. You can also upload a video and boost the post. You can do that in any social media thing, and you can even do it on YouTube. I started doing it on YouTube. You can do it to either get subscribers or to get views. So I've been doing it to get views to my videos, and in turn I'm getting subscribers, and that's also continuing to build my warm audience. The people that watch 25% of that video is now being added into the warm audience. Whether they buy anything from me or not, they're still going to see the next ad that I run, because I'm going to run it to my warm audience, which is the people that have watched 25% of my video over and over and over. So this is where really the magic happens, when you start running these short reels to warm audience. So now I'm going to tell you how you can create 15 pieces of content. So 15 pieces of content. So you've got your framework. Let's say that your framework is like mine. It's 3 steps. So mine is serve, present, and pursue. Serve, present, and pursue. So now that's your 3 topics. That's my framework. And now, what are 5 things that my audience need to know about serve? Under that category, what are 5 things that they need to know and understand? And then again, what's 5 things they need to know and understand about the present step and about the pursue step? I messed up. That's an S. My chicken scratch. So again, that's 15 pieces of content, and it's very quick. And you can think of it, I did it in just a few minutes. I was like, oh my gosh, that's awesome, because you come up with, you've got your framework, you know all the steps they need to do in the serve stage. And then you think, okay, what are the 5 things that they have to know to make this work under that step? What are the 5 things they need to know under the second step? And what are the 5 things they must know under the last step in order to have a successful business? So I hope that made sense to you. I hope you understand that. And now here's where I'm going to give you the pitch to get you to have a phone call with me. So now I'm offering you a 15-minute strategy call with me to go over this, or we can go over the next step, which is how to generate demand for your lead magnet. So this is generating the lead magnet, getting the flow coming in. It's generating flow. But now we want to generate a demand for that lead magnet. So that's the next step. So go click the button below and schedule your free 15-minute strategy call. And all we're going to do is discuss the strategy on that. So you schedule the phone call with me. We're going to talk about this strategy, and we're going to talk about the next strategy, which is generating demand for your lead magnets. I can't wait to help you with this more. Book your 15-minute call. Let me help you more. And if anything else, it shows you the process step by step, and it's free. So book a call with me. I can't wait to help you, and I hope this benefited you. Leave me comments below. Let me know what you liked about this, what you understood, maybe what you didn't understand about it, and let me help you in future videos. Thanks a lot. Have a great day, and subscribe to my channel.